welcome to this video. As you guys can hear and see, I have a new microphone and it sounds way better. Like, it's not the craziest microphone, but it sounds a lot better than me speaking or talking to a headset microphone. So I'm really happy with it. I'm upgrading the setup a little bit, making trading a bit more like easier, quality of content a little bit better. So I hope you guys can enjoy the content more and more. And if you have any like advice or tips or whatever, just drop in the comments. I'm gonna look into it, see if I can improve my content more. For now, let's go over trading. I got another account. I activated. I passed it like in this week over here. In the first week of December I passed it, didn't activate it. I just activated it last weekend, I believe. So I have 3 accounts of 100k, so 300k total. I'm not gonna trade on this account yet. I'm just gonna leave it as a spare account basically. I'm trading my small account that I want to trade out of drawdown. I copy traded to my active account, so my active account is like 7k, 8k, something like that on it. Took my payouts out of it. One more day for a payout, so we're gonna need one more profitable day for a payout, and I'm very excited for this week to get this payout. Of course, not overexcited. Just it's always nice when you can like get another payout and see some money coming into your bank account. But for now, okay, first week of December was very was a very heavy week for me, like mentally. Didn't really trade like Monday, Tuesday. I kind of gambled the account, and then I got in a drawdown of minus 1600, or like got in a drawdown of $1,600, and I traded myself out of it on Friday and Monday. Friday I started trading this account again, copy traded it to my main account, and I recorded it and posted it on YouTube. So on Monday we made profits. Tuesday, Wednesday we didn't trade because the market was too boring. You can check my other videos from last week. Thursday I had my first losing day after like starting to trade out of drawdown. Just a bad day. You guys can see it on my YouTube probably. And Friday I didn't record, I didn't really trade. I just put one order on a level that I still had left from Thursday, and but I didn't manage it. I was looking at my charts or whatever, so it's just unnecessary loss, right? It was a $300 stop loss. I remember we got taken out at $292. We still ended the week with $1,534, and with this you guys can see how important it is to have bigger winning days and bigger wins than losses. And yeah, it makes the difference, man. A great risk to reward, it makes the difference. So let's dive into the chart, see if we can find any trades, and let's see if we can get this payout. Okay, so one thing I like to do at the start of the week is to remove everything from my charts and start all over again. So I have a clear view of the market and what it's doing and what it's gonna do. Sometimes I do it daily. It depends on how I feel. If I'm like right on top of the market and I like kind of predict everything that's happening and I feel really good, then I just leave it. And then sometimes when I don't feel that way, I'm doing it over every single day till I like get the feeling of the market again. So for now, first thing I see is a weekly time frame. We've just hit the hold level, and from this point forward I'm gonna work time frame down and see what my bias is and my plans are for today. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna like give you guys a time lapse, and then I will take a look at the market, and we'll be right back. So I'm working in a 4-hour or daily range, and I've marked these levels right here, trying to get me up to break this range. And the levels preventing me from breaking this range, or my expected first strongest support, will be right here, a 50-minute backside. And we have some other levels right here, but I'm more so looking at market open to move us down, hit one of those levels, or maybe the greediest in the range we're in. So we're working with the 4 hour to move us up to try to break this level, and the first support will be right here. So if I'm taking all of these levels in these dollar amounts, I'll be risking like 900, and the minimum I can make if I take my closest level to my first support will be at least 5k. So that will be a very nice trade if any of these works out. So I'm looking to take all of these levels, unless we are like a few percentage above my first level of interest at market open, with 1.5 hours left before market open. So I think I will be taking this trade off, or I'll be taking this one off, depends on where we are in the moment before market open happens. If all these levels fail and we try to break this low right here, it's your 4 hour break of the move, we will be looking at shorts if I have anything left within my daily loss limit. So for now it's just waiting on market open and see if we can catch any nice trades to the upside and get a nice move and a nice few K, so we can request a payout. So I'll see you there, guys. Okay, so 2 more minutes before market open, or 1.5, and we're gonna take a look if my analysis is correct. We're breaking a high over here right now, so that's a very good sign. And my expectation is now that we move down, hit this or one of these 2 levels, and then move up. And in the most extreme case, we will move down all the way to this point and then move up. And if we break this low, I'm looking at this at shorts. I think this is all my daily loss limit though, so I won't take any trades after this. I'm gonna widen my stop to 200, I believe, and take a look. 200, that's it's almost my biggest stop, so I will change the stop loss in when the trade gets entered. So let's wait for market to open. It's 30 seconds left, and then we will see what it does. It's also wordt bijna gevuld. Zo, die spike gast. Niet, dit zou zomaar eens de bodem kunnen zijn geweest. Could be that this was the lower wick, the level we needed to hit, like of the way. Just from looking at it, how it spiked down and moved up instantly. It is possible that it was a 3-minute and I missed it. It is very possible. Look at the pool, or the 5-minute even. Yeah, I think it was the 5-minute and I missed the move. It's possible. Or it has a bounce of the 5 and then of the 3 and then of the 1. But that's something you don't see too often. Like this was the last moment before the move went up even higher. If this can keep it up 14 seconds, it is possible that we can that this was it and we just missed the move, marked open. Would be very unfortunate, but it's just possible. Oh, it's 5 minutes, so we have 3 more minutes left, and you want to gain a 3 minutes, so it's possible that we not succeed, like don't succeed at that. and otherwise we can take an entry on this, but I don't want to re-enter. Like a lot of the times then you lose your ladder point, or you cannot gain a higher time frame and you will like move straight through. So I don't want to take an entry on this. No, it's $200 stop loss, so I won't. So looking at this, if this was the backside and we bounced off this and this can gain, you have your reaction on the backside. So this is not gonna hold. That means, or it is possible for this to hold, by the way. Like if you bounce off of this, it is possible that we go for this level right here, because you usually have what you usually see is you have a backside and a front side level, and it's a backside hit first and then you go for the front side. So this is very possible. This is my ladder point, my expected like greediest point in this move. And just for now, I'm not sure if I should take this level, because it is it's basically a little bit the same. It's gonna be my first entry, probably, or it moves straight through, or it has like a crazy pull, or I'm getting front run, also possible. Order filled. Just wanna keep my stop right here. Okay, see, it moves straight through. So okay, there we go. Wow, it spiked. I just want to say, like, it spiked and I didn't get filled, but I hope I will right now. 220 is my stop. Okay, let's see. Hope it can hold the move. It is a perfect touch. Moving. Looks like we're moving through. So it has to hold for over 2 minutes. And if it does, we will have a very nice entry. Okay, I think this will move right through, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, that's order filled. Best if we hit this in 40 seconds. Okay, it's order filled. I'm gonna have a stop of 150. Okay, that's crazy. We're out. Okay, so now it's just waiting for the greediest point in a 4-hour range. It's also possible for it to like move through this, get some other level in here, or touch this again and then move up. So that's why I have such a wide stop loss on this, because I wanna. The best thing you can do is stay above this wick, because you have your ladder point, like your ladder from this point to this point, and if you stay above this, you're most likely to move up in a like in a big way, and like continue to ladder upwards to at least this point. So because you took out some level in here, and you're gonna look at what's gonna, like, if we want to break this, what's gonna bring me there, of what's gonna try to break this level right here, or the levels that are right here, and I believe it is this level. So that's my first expected target if we hit this and we stay in this trade, and it would be a 7k trade. So that would be like very nice for the day. We will be left with a profit of 6.5k. So just gonna wait here, see if it hits, and then move up, and then come back with a update later, guys. Gotta go for a moment, and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so that's gonna be entry. How am I not getting filled right here? Hello? Okay. Order filled. Took a while. And now I'm expecting a move up from here. So we're gonna like start a ladder up. It's not guaranteed, of course, but we take it to this point. Would be a nice 6,740. Okay, so let's give it a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of time, and let's see if we can move up from here, and if we can take it to this point. Would be very nice, but it really needs some time before it can. Let's see. I'm back. It's almost 8 o'clock right now, and I returned to a 1k loss. And now the question is why? Like, $975 is my acceptance. Like, I accept this loss. This is completely valid. This is my daily loss limit, and not a big deal if we get the daily loss limit. But one thing we need to do is reflect on how we lost all of this money and how we gonna prevent it the next time from happening, and all the things that I did wrong and need to keep in mind the next time. Maybe it's not the best moment for me to reflect, so maybe I'm gonna sit here tomorrow as well when I got enough sleep to reflect on the day. But if you want to learn with me or want to learn from my mistakes as well, I'm just gonna go over what went wrong, where my mind was, what I think went wrong, and how I can prevent it the next time. So I'm just gonna write down first the things throughout my day that I think were wrong. It's not always in the trade itself or technical issues or mistakes in my analysis or whatever. Sometimes it's also your sleep. Did you drink alcohol over the weekend? If you do, did you how are you mentally? Like, how are you? Where are you standing mentally in this moment of time? And that's the first thing I want to go over right now. You hear me a lot about, or sometimes I say like, yeah, there's some personal circumstances or personal things I'm not gonna go in or into, or I'm not gonna tell you guys. For now, I think I'm gonna tell you. It's not my like, I don't want to make excuse. I just want to reflect on the day. For today, this was not the case, okay? But I am gonna tell you one thing about my personal circumstance, and it is one of the hardest things that ever happened to me. But my dad passed away like very recently, and very expectedly as well. He was in his 40s, so it's something very personal. But I think I can like keep going back to this thing of, oh, personal circumstances did, personal circumstances that. But I just want to tell you, so I don't have to tell you every single time or think about it in the moment I say personal circumstance or whatever. So if I'm talking about personal circumstance in the future, I'm talking about this. For today, that was not what happened. I'm still gonna reflect on my day. So over the weekend, I went to my girlfriend's house and I slept there last night. And one thing I have is when I sleep at other places, so not in my own bed, I cannot sleep, or I sleep very bad, and I feel it throughout the day. So one thing I can do is not sleep over in the weekend, or not trading if I'm feeling bad after I didn't sleep. Sleep is just a very important thing if you want mental clarity and if you want a clear brain and want to be sharp and focused on the market. So not enough sleep. So one thing for me to go over is one thing I gotta improve is my sleep overall. Like the past few weeks, I haven't been sleeping very well because I didn't feel well mentally some days, especially at night. So I didn't sleep on time. So what I want to focus on for this week is getting enough sleep and going to bed on time. The next thing was my day was a little bit chaotic. I told myself this week I was gonna focus on my payout, so on a profitable day, so I would be able to get my payout, and I would make that a priority and not letting people come over and chill and whatever. So this morning I got a call from my cousin and he was like, "Yo, bro, can we like do a coffee or something?" So I said, "Okay, let's do it, but I wanna be trading from 3:30 because of market open, and I really wanna trade. So please, like a little past 3, I'm gonna go trading, and you like please go home." And he agreed with, but then like his car broke down in front of my door today. This is not a made up story, and there was oil all over the street in front of my house. So I was stressing in the morning to do my analysis a little bit, so I think I missed a lot of things in my analysis that are very important, and then rules I didn't follow. Also, I had a little bit of stress because someone was coming over and I needed to be quick because he would come in like an hour or whatever. So I had to do my analysis, check the sound for my recording because I got a new microphone and all of that. So it was a little bit too much stress, stress because I want to be on time. So I kind of forgot this was my priority and not chilling or hanging with other people. So we had a coffee. He wants to go home, but then he found out that his car broke down. There was oil all over the street. So I needed to go back to trademark open. He was with me, but I also got the pressure that we wanted to go to the store within half an hour to get some sand or something we could put over the oil so the road wouldn't be ruined. And so I didn't really have time to trademark open. That's also why I just removed my stop. I accepted my daily loss and I let the trade run. It's just, if I look back at it now, literally I could have been out at break even if I saw this wasn't going my way. So you saw like you went through the level, you hit the weekly target, tried to pull up, but you failed, and then you came back over. So we could have been break even, but I went to the store. So there are so many things wrong about this day, and I'm a little bit pissed on myself. But on the other side, we can learn from it, right? And just not trade on these days or days like this, or just tell people not to, or keep your priorities straight and not making room for the fun things sometimes when you have other priorities in the moment. So there were a lot of things wrong with this day, but a little unfortunate this car broke down, so I had to rush my trade. So my day was too chaotic. I think I'm spelling this so wrong. Am I? Okay, whatever. We just doing it like this. So I had not enough sleep. My day was too chaotic day. What else about my day and about my sleep? So not enough sleep, chaotic day. All of this created no mental clarity. So I needed to rush, and I was in a rush, and it had a really bad effect. So I was tired. I had a chaotic day. I had no mental clarity. What are we gonna do about this? First of all, for the not enough sleep, I'm gonna keep track of my sleep, and I'm gonna make sure I'm going to bed on time, and having my alarm every single morning at the same time. For the chaotic day, I'm gonna plan things at least one day before. So on the day itself, if it doesn't fit my schedule or I want to trade and I promised myself I was going to trade and I didn't plan it the day before or 2 days before or whatever, I'm not going to do it that day. unless I made my profits and I'm done for the day and I can like go editing after I went for a coffee or whatever. So for the chaotic day, sticking to my priorities. For the mental clarity, depends very much on how I feel throughout the day and the day before. And if I feel like I have no mental clarity in the morning, I think I'm gonna take a break from trading. That's the best thing I can do. Go for a walk, see if I like get better, maybe work out or whatever, and then I will see if I can trade market open, maybe not record for a session, or having a session purely focused on trading itself and not on recording and this. So I find it fun to make videos, but I will focus on trading only. Okay, 4. I think we're almost at the technical side of things. I think some technicals were wrong, some weren't. I think it's more procedural, so it wasn't completely my analysis. If I look at this, I've been thinking about this throughout the day. I was checking TradingView and I saw this happened, so I knew already I made a loss. If I look at this, what did I do wrong here? Okay, if I'm thinking back about the trade, I knew here there was a 5-minute backside over here, and we hit that first, and I saw the pull after. Okay, so my levels weren't necessarily wrong. I'm gonna check if my bias was okay. Okay. I was thinking in this range, so let's check this range first. Okay, within this range, I was expecting the market open to go short and then have a bounce on some level and then move long. So it's still gonna happen, looks like. But for now, you break the range on this side, so it's expected to hold somewhere in here, but not going too deep in on that for now. And it's also possible to move up still. But for now, my expectation was move short of market open and find some level to bounce off of, over here, or over here. And that's not wrong. Like, it's not too bad. The only thing is that my procedural was very bad on this. Like, I probably would have made different choices if I slept well, had mental clarity, had not such a chaotic day. But for now, like, even with bad analysis, you can still have a great procedural and not losing any money or even making money. And I can see now a place where I would have made money if I was mentally clear. So over here you can see we hit the 5-minute level, and in my trade, or when I was seeing this getting hit, I already knew the backside was hit, so I marked the wrong backside, and I was literally telling you guys, but I didn't make changes in my procedure. If this was the backside and we bounced off this and this can gain, you have your reaction on the backside, so this is not gonna hold. Like, I knew this backside was hit, and this basically stands for the same backside, but it's a different level, but the same backside. So I knew the backside was hit already. You had your pull and you filled the level, so I knew it would like break straight through this, and I didn't see, you went straight through. I didn't realize it, or like I wasn't clear enough to make a decision to take off this trade. It would have prevented me like a $100 loss. Okay, so this one was taken off. Could have prevented the $100 loss here. Over here you can see you have the 5-minute backside, front side, and we took this, we got stopped out and we pulled above. So that's just, it's not too bad, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. But I believe if you look at a smaller time frame, we hit the wick first, right? So we've hit the wick and then pulled up a little bit. Okay, I'm wrong on that. That's not true. Okay, so we didn't. This was just we just got stopped out on this trade. But I remember I almost like I'm thinking we got a pull off this, but but we didn't. Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, when we hit this, you saw the full or like the orders coming in. Okay, there we go. Didn't. Wow, it spiked. I just want to say, like, it spiked and I didn't get filled, but I hope I will right now. And normally when that happens, I want a clear hit. I'm closing in my stop loss, and that's what I was supposed to do, to close in my stop loss and have a $50 loss if we still break through, but I didn't. I let it happen, $200 loss, so we could have prevented another $100 or $150 loss. So we lost like $250. You could have prevented it. So that was wrong about this level. Still, right, analysis, just purely focused on the analysis I made, we still could have made money or prevented losses based on procedural. And what was the cause that made me struggle with making the right decisions? What made me make the wrong decisions? And in this moment, it was purely mental clarity. Like you can have a bad analysis, but based on, or like you can make the right choices in the moment to still make money or prevent losses. So my procedure was completely wrong here. Like I should have closed in my stop right here. I should have taken this level, that like this backside that was here. It should have taken it off, so that would have prevented me losing $250. And then this trade, I could take it, but you see we went straight through. And what we could have done right here was taking a short off of it. So we went right through. And I could have taken a short on this level, or again right here. So we could have taken a short from this polarity point. Like when I told you guys my strategy is finding points of polarity. If you hit this point, you're gonna bounce up, break even, or closing your stop loss, and preventing losses and getting the big bounces if the level holds. And right over here you can see we went straight through. So we could have gone in from the other side, because that's how polarity works. If you bounce on it from one side, you stay on that side. But if you go through it, you can get in on the other side and move short, in this case. So we could have taken a short here to my original long position, like the greediest in the range. So we could have taken a short from this point to this level over here, and we would have made $1,500. And we didn't lose any money, and we could have said like, okay, I'm not on it today. Or say like, I will check in a bit when the market developed some range, and then see if I still want to trade. Like if I see this, I don't want to trade, but like I don't like to. So but I still made like $1,300, right? But I didn't. That was completely bad procedural, completely wrong. So that was my procedure. So looking at this was the cause for not having mental clarity. So this was the cause. And what did I do wrong in my procedure? I didn't act on what I was seeing and my knowledge. I didn't act on my knowledge. Is that correct English? I don't think so, but it's cool. On my knowledge. Okay, so I didn't act based on my knowledge. What did I do wrong? What else did I do wrong? I didn't act based on my knowledge. Oh yeah. Didn't listen to my strategy. That's totally like no mental clarity, not even realizing I can get in short on a level. Didn't listen to my strategy by taking the opposite side. Okay, didn't listen to my strategy by taking the by not taking the opposite side, by not taking the opposite side of polarity. And what else? So bad procedure, didn't act based on my knowledge, didn't listen to my strategy by not taking the opposite side of polarity. And what else did we do wrong? Let's take a look here. What else did we do wrong? Okay, so oh yeah, walking away. We just had a trade, took off my stop loss. I still had a stop, but not a stop loss. I had a daily loss limit that acted as a stop loss. I think walking away from the trade, like it's not the worst to. Oh, huh? Oh, okay. So walking away, not managing a trade. It was better to not taking a trade by like if I like normally I walk away when I have a trade, but if I have it running, break even, or if it's not too much risk involved. But now I had like a stop loss of almost $500, and I still walked away. So that's all. That's caused by no mental clarity, not even thinking about it. Like, what am I doing here? This is completely wrong. So walking away with no stop loss. Okay, so this was my this was the cause of the bad procedure, and this was also the cause of my like the analysis I was doing. So looking back at what I was doing wrong here, I just accepted this weekly hold level to be the low of this move, and expected this weekly hold level to bounce the move up. But if I look at a lower time frame, like for example a daily, I'm always looking at, okay, what range are we breaking and which hold levels or like which break levels do we hit. So I'm seeing here we hit a break level. We moved straight through, and this was my range, and we completely broke the range. So if we came below this, I even said it this morning. I said it, but I didn't act on it, all because of this right here. I said we're breaking this range, but you know, we hit a weekly hold. I don't care. I just made a very big mistake here. We broke this range. So you are looking to get a short. You're looking for a short till your next daily resistance. And you can see right here we have some daily resistance over here we didn't reach. We have some daily reverse level over here we didn't reach. So this was completely bad. Like I didn't act on my analysis, or like I made an analysis that was kind of bad, and I'm still tired. So it's not that I'm gonna be very sharp now and like very accurate right now, or gonna explain what I did wrong in the sense of analysis. But I'm tired and I can already see that I just completely ignored this, and this was fatal. And you can see right here, you move straight through a backside, and what happens is you move back, hit it, and then move short, because it is polarity. Like, this is a level of polarity, and when you move straight through that polarity, you get in on the other side and then move short. So I was supposed to look at shorts, not longs. So if I would have been, as you guys can see, could have taken some backside or some level in here. Maybe some origin level that was developed right here. I'm not gonna go into it too deep into it because I'm still tired, but that was completely wrong. So ignoring the break of a range was the bad analysis. Okay, so in bad analysis, I ignored a range break. 2, ignored daily break level. What else? I was hitting a okay, we've hit a hourly break on top, and it wasn't bad for me to take a long here or in here. So I could have taken 2 levels. I think I wasn't supposed to take the 5-minute, but these levels weren't actually too bad. But if we've been hitting a daily break, excuse me, if we would have been hitting a daily break, I wasn't supposed to look for longs. So we've been hitting a daily break, and basically I should have kept that in mind, that I wanted to go short and I wanted to break short, and then you can like go long internally. So this wasn't a very bad idea. Like, we broke a hourly break and we try to protect this break right here. You can see you came back into it and it moved down, and this was a origin. You can see it right here, like you're stuck below it now, because a 1 hour origin is a 4 hour strength, and it's a 4 hour break right here. That's developed right now. But okay, when I hit this hourly break, I should be looking short already, and knowing we want to move short also on a lower time frame, and our target or goal was to hit this 4 hour break, and that would like give us a retest up. So possibly, or we would have moved straight to. We didn't. Like, if you move through, close the body below this level, we would have moved back in and then short, but now we didn't. So we touched something back up here and then moved short still. See, we've hit this level, pulled back up, tested something in here, and then still moved short, and now we're struggling with this level, or consolidating. So my bias was wrong. Like, my bias wasn't wrong till we broke this. And then one thing we still could have done, like, was protect this level, but with all the information in mind, like the daily bias, or like the daily break, hitting the daily break, hitting a hourly break inside of here that showed me I want to go short. Like, why try and protect this ladder? Because you know everything is showing short, and then why do you think this ladder will hold and protect this range? If you know the daily and the 1 hour broke a break level, that means you want to go after this break level, and my entry was literally above this break level. It was this wick right here, or somewhere in here. So that was completely wrong. So I went against my bias for today, and that made me lose 1k for the day. So we had a cause, the bad, and that caused a bad procedure and a bad analysis. So okay, so ignored a range break, ignored a daily break level for my bias, and I had the wrong daily bias. Not totally though, a little bit, like there's two sides to it. I could take long, but short was more logic, was like more obvious to take. So looking at the wrong daily bias, so I ignore the range break, I ignore the daily break level, looking at the wrong daily bias. And what else did we do wrong? I think I'm feeling very tired, so I think it's the best to do right now is to just take these things in mind and let it sink in for a little bit. So I need to improve this, and that will improve this. Okay, so I need to improve this, and this will improve this and this. So I need to improve my like my sleep, my day structure, and that will improve my mental clarity. Not guaranteed though, because you can always like have a bad night, especially in the situation where I am right now. I need to keep my priorities straight. So no drinking coffee with friends when I decided I want to trade for the day, or I have to like plan it forwards in time. And no mental clarity. I think sleep will have a huge impact on my mental clarity. So I'm gonna focus on improving this. That will improve this. And if I'm still making a lot of mistakes, we will come back to this and look at what's to improve there. Took a screenshot of this, and now I'm gonna clear my chart, and I will start the day with a clean chart tomorrow. New day, new chances. It's unfortunate, like I lost a K, and I need still need one more day for a payout, but it's all cool, it's all good. We're gonna like we have a new day tomorrow, right? So we can see if we can get another profitable day, and if I'm like a little bit more clear mentally, we can also focus more on like a little bit scalping or shorter trades, and maybe before market open, not trading the volatility, something like that. So what I'm gonna do now is go take a shower, go edit this video, and then I will go downstairs, take a break, and then go to bed, and hopefully be ready tomorrow. So let's see. I'm gonna see tomorrow. Hopefully a better day, hopefully feeling a little bit better, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.